Ghana for our portrait, ya, say then, and ya, and when you for when a quarter war and renewal, Pocas and Yakasa, a lawyer for, and Timiniano, Mumian for immigration in seminar, and could die one more. Wisemart Solicitors, Wisemart Solicitors, and Renimo could draw for Wisemart Solicitors. So what's now, Ombe Bwama, Saka on Quata, Naswedi don't swa, a Yomoko cra, a banny passitnum, any edgeman sembia, Omudimuakotenepa, Omu the many pebia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchinie ebidi de BH. Ghana for our portrait, ya, say then, Kenya emrenim for when a quarter war emrenimo, Pocas emu, Yakase, a lawyer for, and Timiniano, Mumian for immigration in seminar, and could die one more. Wisemart Solicitors, Wisemart Solicitors, emrenimo could draw for Wisemart Solicitors. So what's now, Ombe Bwama, Saka on Quata, Naswedi don't swa, a Yomoko cra, a banny passitnum, any edgeman sembia, Omudimuakotenepa, Omu the many pebia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchinie ebidi de BH. Ghana for our portrait, ya, say then, Kenya emrenim for when a quarter war emrenimo, Pocas emu, Yakase, a lawyer for, and Timiniano, Mumian for immigration in seminar, and could die one more. Wisemart Solicitors, Wisemart Solicitors, emrenimo could draw for Wisemart Solicitors. So what's now, Ombe Bwama, Saka on Quata, Naswedi don't swa, a Yomoko cra, a banny passitnum, any edgeman sembia, Omudimuakotenepa, Omu the many pebia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67 76 149 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. I am fuchiniye. Ebidi de biye.
Good evening, and welcome to Legal Matters. This is DJ KB, Top Online Radio UK. I believe you are well and ready for this edition of Legal Matters. I was your for a year Wednesday, and as usual, it's time for Legal Matters. I be here and Kratasem, Ransom, UK, Abruchiri, and Kratasem, and Ransom. Yeah, Jumadia and Wisemart Solicitors, every Wednesday, Top Online Radio UK. And we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, and also on our mobile app, and as well as on our website, toponlinestation.com. toponlinestation.com. Okoha obehu yoho, and other third-party platforms, GhanaWeb.com. Okoha, their radio listener yoho, and modernghana.com. Also okoha ebusian for obehu yoho. Any third party like my tuner radio app also obehu yoho. Simply go to our website, toponlinestation.org. How do you want to me MS and okra? And your mobile app and also be to me download the same website and from your Play Store or the App Store. And that some NT and yaba. And Miss Row share na also NT me join it the conversation no. Here and far and share nkwa. Nyamin chade ye wo Lawyer Francis. Wisemart for away and Temoha and Nesubium. And the Minfanumranayan shed and there and Komono Asi. Right. Lawyer Francis, welcome to Top Online Radio UK Legal Matters Program. Paucho Apom to saying and a Wisemart for more to saying.
Yo, thank you, DJ KB. Mebajo Timinka.
Meton Kampa, Yanko.
Yo, in Chaka free Wisemart Solicitors, as you are anywhere tier for near for any of the top online platform. Send that every Wednesdays be from 8 till 9 Yabema and Krata ye updates any in fire mrano especially immigration, family, any other areas of law no but to mostly immigration yet yeah into San America no in free Wisemart Solicitors call ma or anywhere tier for or any of your platform
Yo, may I say, Lawyer Francis, may I say, I welcome you to the program one more time. And Lawyer, Senior Debia, no, I the update and a Beshasi update from the legal arena. I'm saying, Hode Mona Mudin Tintima or hey, Rwanda, UK for Yantimi, I'm sure Rwanda anymore. You're 2-year conservative lawyer. Already, I know, sir. I won't pass up over by bet. It's me before, and I'm
Yo, me da say, I am, yeah, Local elections, course. So that was last week. No, I think that was second year of May. No, actually the changes are nipa a wɔwɔ kurom ha no ehia
Yeah.
efiri aban governance a ɛrekɔ so wɔ UK hanom nti what deɛ aba no results ne election a ɛkɔɔ so no kyerɛ sɛ it's time for consecutive to pack their things and go away but it's up to say general election bɛba so ɛna the final say no ɛbɛba but for now no dear I can see say Labour has been on their feet and able to grab most of the seats the local election course so no especially to the level of mayor the various councils mayors and that Sadiq Khan I maintained London in seats
for the third time.
Yes. So no
Historic.
can almost say a history because it hasn't happened that before. So that means they are Najuma now warrior and Koso Kama. The Nkrofo feel say omo I was say omotuma na omoto amano. But politics or no politics, infanton China yenka yemra.
Yes, sir.
Nyoma na ebe discuss
Yeah.
Yo, first year me pese
update. Legal update, no. Yeah.
Yes. Just enra, which is 7th of May 2024, no. Home Secretary be released in a press statement B, which is Home Secretary delivering on promises to tackle immigration. Or see progress on immigration as numbers on key visa routes fall 24%. Detentions start after passing of Rwanda law and a major crackdown begins on illegal working. That tells you, sir, Honorable James Cleverly, MP, Oba Beye Home Secretary since November, December, no. Ne botaya odi esi so no. Ope ultimate nsa esi ne bo se first 3 months no of 2024 no wetimi ama immigration akofom 24%. Tienhwe the statement a odi to dwa enra o say the Home Secretary's strong action to tackle both legal and illegal migration is working and delivering progress, as data reveals a dramatic drop in visa numbers. Whilst the first flights to Rwanda draw closer as the first cohort of illegal migrants to be removed are detained. Inti first statement here working HSA achieve be by making sure say or tackle illegal migrants and the legal ones I would say a treat your year. And a biomo so no or no who say yes visas numbers are I was say first no a was no say a call form and biara na sebe visa numbers na yɛbɛma amanfo aba krom na ɛbɛkɔ soro ɔmo fo says so far ɔmo achieve bi it was a new monthly visa statistics reveal that the Home Secretary's comprehensive reform to address unsustainable levels of legal migration are already starting to have a decisive impact. Visa applications access across key routes affected the changes fell by 24% in the first 3 months of 2024 compared with the same period last year. So when we hear a comparison, the last year and then this year, no visa issue, a to 24%. This comes as the government has moved quickly to operationalize its landmark policy to stop the boats and deter migrants making perilous and illegal journeys across the channel. The first group of migrants set for removal to Rwanda are being detained following a series of immigration enforcement operations across the country. Whilst the first migrant to arrive in Rwanda through the voluntary scheme was successfully relocated. Meanwhile, leading food delivery companies have agreed to introduce enhanced security checks on their apps to prevent the market being abused by illegal workers. Following a series of discussions with the ministers and officials across government, nti wohwɛ ma yɛ home secretary deɛ ɔde bɛto dwa no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ ne nhyehyɛeɛ a ɔde bɛto akwan mu sɛ ɔbɛte immigration so roughly by year ne nyinaa 300,000 no ɛyɛ adwuma because ɔasɛse no the first 3 months no watumi achieve bi. By showing 24% of visa nanka first year issue no take off from 24%. That tells you they are doing their best. And the Biomunso say new monthly visa statistics shows falling numbers across skilled worker, health and care and study visa routes. This includes in the first 3 months of the year, the number of student dependent fell by almost 80% compared to the same period last year, after a restriction was placed on most postgraduate studies, bringing family with them from January. And another changes are more added by anything later this month, which is May. The Migration Advisory Committee will complete their rapid review of the graduate route as part of the government's plan to protect the integrity and quality of the UK higher education and ensure it works in the best interest of the UK. The committee's findings will be considered closely and the government will act if changes is necessary. Biomo nso no ọma target graduate route no nti ọmo de ama nkofoko bi a ọmo advise aban efa immigration ho a from Migration Advisory Committee Mike no say ọmo nhwe na ọmo mfa ọmo recommendation ba na aban ne say on hesitate say bibisa ba obede ne na besi from na changes e was say woye no obeye in order to develop and as in order to curb the migration increases as the mekan and say or the see ho ne bota say amount for mobile UK no e was say what so by 300,000 per year. Inti we nyina ye ne nhyehyɛ ya wode ato akwan mu a opese o making sure say obe achieve such cutting down of the migration. Yo, ebiom so no be the beto so eba first phase of detentions underway for Rwanda relocations. The first illegal migrants set to be removed to Rwanda have now been detained following a series of nationwide operations this week.
Wow.
Which is from last week, no? Omoye operation bia.
Omasha say Chinkrofo.
Yes. Because we're setting up operational team bia within the Home Office, having been working at pace to safely and swiftly detain individuals in scope for relocation to Rwanda, with more activity due to be carried out in the coming weeks. To Mr. Ramo, wa woni nkrata men kofa public place a omo ebenyaw achew.
Hey, lawyer, because me question we sir we there nka asylum for na omo echichi omo anambua.
Yes, and you're not but almost setting up operational team. Into omo operational team ni say winning krata be a betu biano. You do become as you do become.
Hey, Rwanda hobby.
Ani.
So there you are not seeking asylum krana you do become.
Meaning, sir, 100% with what they're working on. But as long as we're setting up operational team now, it comprises illegal migrants. It's different from so people seeking political asylum. And not say any of the asylum. But Omama Yenyanti, I said, operational team within the Home Office have been working at pace to safely and swiftly detain individuals in scope for relocation to Rwanda.
Yeah,
So, and Kase Omo political asylum.
Wow.
And also Omo asylum.
Wow.
I see illegal migrants detained. Into I think the action is a key part of the plan to deliver flights to Rwanda in the next 9 to 11 weeks.
Hey,
this activity forms yet another major milestone in the government wider plan to stop small boat crossing, which we reduced by more than a third in 2023, according to the government spokesperson. The Rwanda policy will deter migrants from making perilous journeys across the channel by showing clearly that if you come here illegally, you cannot stay. But all these things, the Home Office are doing, and and yes, asylum bill.
Yeah, and no Bibisan say, Kadi, they say, mostly for asylum seekers.
Asylum, because the moment of setting up task force to do that now, internally they are doing their thing.
Wow.
And sana asylum they na become.
Inkrata semo atifo. Yes. Sramon share program na nkrofo tibi. Na nkrata asem ne ka no ha. Na semo amonim. Nkrata asem enye papa say senior lawyer channel master task force. Rwanda for no I say asylum for no echom. Say the ma brother no. Enti wa ho nye bia no. Wo muso mu a erobefra. Near the call Rwanda. Asemo.
Yes, I'm sure. Asylum aid begins legal challenge over Home Office's new safety of Rwanda policy. Nkofo Krobi are from Asylum aid. Or more fighting about the government policy or thereby in terms of the Rwanda. Or see the government is set to face a second legal challenge already among for the Omoko court.
Wow.
Intisa asylum aid for those who are taking the matter up. Or see the government is said to face a second legal challenge following the passing of the Safety of Rwanda Asylum and Immigration Act, as the charity Asylum Aid announced on last Friday that it was launching legal action over the Home Office's new Safety of Rwanda policy document.
Wow.
In the Asylum Aid's legal challenge relates to the Home Office's new version, one of 8 Asylum of Rwanda policy, which was published on 29th of April 2024 and provides guidance for Home Office decision makers when considering claims made by persons who are being considered to relocation to Rwanda. The legal challenge will argue that the policy is unlawful as it fundamentally misunderstands and conflicts with Section 4 of the Safety of Rwanda Act. Almost challenging all because almost from the beginning of the onset, and also from the onset, safety of the Rwanda policy now they are buying a passy, unlawful. Into asylum aid explained the Home Office's policy requires its case workers to assume that Rwanda is generally safe as set out in Section 2 of the Rwanda Act. It goes on to instruct case workers that when considering any protection claim made by a person being sent to Rwanda, they must conclude that Rwanda is safe, even if presented with compelling evidence that it is not safe for that person based on their individual circumstance. It also tells case workers that they must not consider claims on the basis that Rwanda will or may remove or send the person in question to any unsafe state. Omo argument omo ko aban omo ne aban kwa akotwe ni nyina ne se aban si Rwanda is safe. Omo so si Rwanda enye safe. That's what omo taking this action, no. But omo shema what the asylum aid are trying to say is Home Office Ayenioma Bebria, they don't believe say because Supreme Court judge against them, but they still go ahead and come out with it and it goes through Amabaye law. See, the only thing is if they have issues, the interpretation of the law is the most important thing. You have to go to court and interpret. See, that's why they are fighting for it.
Wow.
Indeed, normally it doesn't mean that it has a stance complete. But the more you frame a big case law, into the do court now omo interpret it becomes a precedent when obi obe go through that procedure. No, it can use that precedent as part of as a guidance.
Oh,
Into
okay.
any law now ya pass no parliament no and a law part of the your case law they
Okay.
come. Into
And
that's
precedent.
what yes or more person or more fighting through that.
Wow. Yebeshe niebekwa kusi na
And then so you have a genie now updating, but
na next week ya twaso. Enti etiefo.
Because of the
Yeah, because lately no update no here pa so here pa because Bian said, the Omode Bebe, Rwanda, somewhere they are Francophone. Right.
My last update back could be
okay.
I say Court of Appeal finds that damages may be payable to those subject to no recourse to public funds delay. As in the 18th of April 2024, the Court of Appeal held in ASY and others versus the Home Secretary. Citation here 2024 EWCA Civil 373 that damages are payable to those subjected to destitution that amounts to an imminent risk of inhuman or degrading treatment. The Home Office was because court declare or say the Court of Appeal judgment recognized the existence of a low-level duty upon the Home Office to prevent the person subject to the no recourse to public fund condition from becoming destitute and confirmed that a person has a right to damages where they face an imminent risk of inhuman or degrading treatment. Mepeta me up pense mu because Home Office amanipa sebe ehia ato eno nti no de call court na but I know say one way as time goes on this case a bit to me akwa to the Supreme Court Arania to Court of Appeal. The next step will be Supreme Court. Inti yenhwe how it matches to that. Okay. Do what the interpretation of the law na edibeye juba. Why?
Right, me that say. For a topic ye be discuss is on your screen at the moment. Say examining UK partner and family visa financial requirement with employment income. Kakra intiwema lawyer no kyerɛ ase examine UK partner and family visa financial requirement with employment income. Lawyer kyerɛ mu.
Yo, me da say, ohwe yemra no mu a afa appendix FM no, which is the family route now, and part 8 of the immigration rules now. It talks about your family life as a parent, a family life as a partner, and our family life as a child of a person with limited leave as a partner. But you're more interested in the family life as a partner. And their topic, no. Into family life as a partner, no. And no, and I'm a say yes, say in case what she would do for our abanone. Na se krum ha na opese mo de nkrata. May you one aspect of the requirement, which is the financial requirement. Alongside financial requirement, you know, there are other requirements, which are relationship requirement, 1, English language requirement, 2, financial requirement, 3, and accommodation requirement. And bia na financial requirement, you know, increment be a buyer because me beka ho asem say or more a year increment which took effect somewhere on the 11th of April 2024. So first now nanka ye nim say it was sponsor no equita 18,600 per annum, which is before tax.
Yeah.
And sana to me aye application at the waba. And now say or benefit be so benefits no. I think sir mama quickly made mention of them. Now a man for severe disablement allowance, industrial injury disablement benefit, attendance allowance, carers allowance, personal independent payment, a friend PIP, Armed Forces Independent Payment or Guaranteed Income Payment under the Armed Forces Compensation Scheme, Constant Attendance Allowance, Mobility Supplement or War Disablement Pension under the War Pension Scheme, Police Injury Pension, Child Disability Payment, Adult Disability Payment. Two of such benefits are you don't need to meet the financial requirement. And the financial requirement now you become no. There are so many ways to meet the financial requirement. With savings, we are a director of company you can use with your self-employed, for pension, for. But and then no, me per se you stress it on employment, employee. Sir, upe se we use employment income. Now, upe se udimiti financial requirement. Sena isitie. Enona ene me pese yeshe.
Okay.
Yo, you can't financial requirements for partner and family visa application under the employment income of Appendix FM now of the immigration rules now, or say following the changes to the minimum income threshold, which came into force on the 11th April 2024, the financial requirement under Appendix FM reads as follows. The applicant must provide specified evidence from the sources listed. A specified gross annual income of at least 29,000. A specified savings of 16,000. How the calculations be kakra okay, I said last a couple of weeks, me may work calculations be it ends up about 88,500 B.
Right.
So because mathematics be more accountant for me in the America.
Right.
Yeah. That tells you, sir, who meet financial requirement now with your income, employment income now, you have to earn at least 29,000 from the 11th of April 2024.
Okay.
And only
29,000.
gross is not net. You
Okay.
can't gross any net difference. Ni say gross ni say when you see ni na you best start here to any with tax no. Titi sa no ni free na ni aba benya net. Accountant me boy.
Sa pepe before deductions.
Yes. Inti no na me pese ye hye ne nso. Inti uhwema what they are saying is following a series of significant measures unveiled on the 4th of December 2024 with the aim of curbing legal migration numbers to the UK by around 300,000. The government announced an increase to the minimum income threshold for the family basis. The increase to 29,000 took effect from the 11th of April 2024. Incremental increases are planned at an unspecified time, likely in late 2024 to 34,500. Nti wohwɛ ma year ni nyinaa no, this year yɛbɛnya 2 increments.
Oh, okay.
29,000 and 34,500, and finally to 38,700 in early 2025. Indeed, that tells you the government was setting a plan or did deter people from coming to UK. Because obviously, this is one of them. But we will see, because challenges will definitely come out of the albino planning in terms of people are going to take the government to court. That's a more asylum aid in terms of the Rwanda policy.
Yeah.
Inti Bibia enye kwa. As things will start coming up, say financial requirement, because the only your family is against Human Rights Act. Human Rights Act they are working hard to change it to a Bill of Rights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a Bill of Rights will give the government power to maneuver a lot of your and that's what they are working on. UK will become autocratic rule.
Wow.
But let's hope it won't go that far. Let's hope, because hopefully the government in power is pushing it. If election comes in, all these things will drop. But let's hope when the election is going to happen.
Right.
Indeed, that tells you financial requirements I will say we meet is in terms of employment income. And these are the times they look at it, who make it application. I will say at least you have a 6 months prior to the date of the applications. Ube submit and I say ube show employment letter.
Wow.
And at the same time, we salary we start employment in previous salary previous employer can be added to it. Or is it any period of salaried employment in the period of 12 months prior to the date of application if the person has been employed by their current employer for less than 6 months. And about a period of 6 months prior to the date the application is submitted if they have been employed by their current employer for at least 6 months. It is submitted documentary evidence, employment evidence. I was said, so why Juma more than 6 months? We just need the last 6 months. So when you Juma for more than 6 months, we need the last 12 months prior to application now over Bayeno. To sponsor NSA provided way in the salaried employment means employment paid at a minimum fixed rate, usually annual, and is subject usually to a contractual minimum numbers of hours to be worked. Where the current employment has not been held for 6 months or when high NSK can meet the minimum income threshold in the less than. What they are trying to say is depending on how long wire Jumano information or how we need it.
Nti lawyer senior meti wa say wire Juma for your employer for less than 6 months, then your previous employer no also sika onya free ho no wetin dey asoso.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Right. Nti e say for instance obi adwuma or you earn a monthly salary, how many months pay slips no be here?
Good. That's the next question.
Okay.
It was say, Ushema, it is important that the pay slips cover the 6 months period prior to the application.
Okay.
This means that if an application is made on 1st of January 2024 and the applicant received their pay slips on the 15th of every month, they should also provide the pay slips from 15th June to 15th July 2023. That makes it 6 months period payment to cover the period relied upon.
Lawyer, but so I'm saying example no, next be 15th June to 15th January. So about 6 months.
It's supposed to be
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, into June is a bit up to into I think January 15th. So July, August, September, October, November.
15 June to 15 January.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think you mentioned July, so that's what I wanted to correct.
Sorry.
January. Okay. All right.
That's the 6 months.
6 months. No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, therefore, with the lawyer, my main topic news be about UK Part 9 family visa financial requirement using employment income. And you a question be about today's topic. Say opeso kofa wonkafu biba. I say as a partner and a family person na also meetisa requirements. One of them is the financial requirement. So we juma yema pay slip. We use to as a proof of to meet your financial requirement. And now you're discussing one question I'll be to me at our Facebook question comment section ho. And now say obe to me afre the studio line at the top of your screen 0208 133 5876. That is 0208 133 5876. Mira lawyer yentoaso.
We share the requirements employment side now. So who pay slaves to cover data or more expecting some information be also. Ebini saying the employer's name, the applicant's name, which is the sponsor's name and the pay slip now. All relevant income and deduction in 6 months period prior to the application. DJ, me beso obamu wa hanumo. Because who prepare a pay slip, how does it look like? Hello? Until into pay slips, these are the things ubehu or pay slips. So employer's name, sponsor needing, and income deductions, even NI and tax these things are what normally you get it from that. Into what the emotion is a home office, because if it be specify evidence, it is a now pay slip they don't believe it's from the right sources. To Mr. Pay slips and other thing they are expecting you to get is the letter from the employer. Letter from the employer. Letter from employer as part of application which is the sponsor, no, has to state that the job position of the individual whose salary is being relied on, one, their gross annual salary, how long they have been employed with the employer, and how long they have been paid their current level of salary. That is the level being relied on in the application. And what type of employment it is. Is it permanent, fixed term, or agency contract? Indeed, when such thing, say you cast a letter from employer and as a contract of employment, we are expecting all these informations to be drafted as part of the letter, because at times people okay, so one letter from employer and state just one or two lines. Say nipa no that say no start adwuma, say no ne aye adwuma aye eno ano no na HR assign utanye our say if you need further information contact us so and so. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, and the letter from employer no have to be detailed a bit, like the job position of the individual whose salary is being relied on, which is the sponsor, their gross annual salary, how long they have been employed with the employer, how long they have been paid their current level of salary, what type of employment it is, permanent, fixed term, or agency contract. Indeed, they expecting all these things from the letter from employer. If there has been a salary increase in the 6 months prior to the application, the period the employer must specify to satisfy point 3 is the period over which the applicant was paid the previous salary. So using the example above, the employer would have to specify how long the applicant had been receiving a gross annual salary. Indeed, these are a guidance, was a letter from employer we expecting from you. And I be almost on a bank statement, the sponsor's bank statement. The reason why busa bank statement and I say running busa is they want to make sure say pay slips, payment matches with the bank statement. No idea about home office ever.
Okay.
Iti yakasa kwaji bank statement kamwa ayana ye wonimdienti ye busawo, because at times people question say I don't know lawyer boji the bank statement, but all because they expecting you to make sure say you are working in UK here and you are doing the right thing, making sure say you tria usika no etu upay mu and not o bank mu and no na ya boyfriend. Na me pese me hu nyoma bi free ho na DJ me enquire in terms of pay slips, So I prepare pay slips. What sort of information do we normally get from it?
Right. Obviously, there are some key details. For instance, the person's, and it should be on the person's NI number. That's the national insurance number. It must be there. Also, the number of hours the person worked. That if they are paid wages, the hours and then the pay rate. If they are paid salaries, they are fixed, so you don't need to specify. And there is also what we call the year-to-date total.
Yes.
Year-to-date total. A very key tool. Home office team used to check fake pay slips. Year-to-date totals. Me who be paying. Nipa na bubo ni trim na pay slips will be for some period. And a period be no ni. And one alata ni bi ono akotena ase no share previous one and ono ayi bi shem ti wode call nkrofo no share am se masa wade na ade ba no ye fake sabi
good.
And obisa am say no say look, this year to date data now that shown is wrong. That tells that in fact.
Yeah.
And idea here pa
Mr. Dana ma obe mu because we have more juma inti Mr. Mo pa accountant met me a contact DJ I have more juma papa
right
because me person me can no be say oh lawyer because or no any juma and these are the things at home office check omo check pa but we buye ni guso you feel say oh ade we there where okay can you maybe there be. And they also see through say utia tax and I say untia tax.
right
Because I know need taxable in no, they work it out and they have a link with HMRC. They can easily confirm about what you are saying.
that is it because senior lawyer can me ho be paying yen crowfo yi bi wajuma na oyi sai ni bi payslip yi man crowfo oha no mbe fa no okọ dem 2 years
Yeah
nti payslip ndi abusia se wo pebibi e dia ofa emfa ho mesrew because
documentation was the home office no who would buy any as a lawyer you fear ni hwe ni o ma be kwa
right
because asemba nya wo no wo de wo be full say be fa ho but the law firm na e ba be fa ni nsem akọ no and also can who be
yeah
until we always open our eyes and check all these things in terms of documentation no because you can check here show who individual no there be show the name the law firm juma free no to Mr. Nyoma we mu nyina no to educate our people to know say enye bibia na obetumi dey akọ home office
yeah
because definitely omo be check it
sure
and omo ko check here e ho nsensem bebre timi ba
no crepa
the right documentation are the core yeah. Because they say, "Oh, is serious about documentation." I'm going me banning a man for crowd for 10 years, all because of fraudulent documents. Timisramo, can't we na say we are say yes, care more about how Home Office behaves, but we want the right thing to be done in order to say the pay free Home Office, yes, Sabeka. Yo, DJ KB, I think say Hannah.
Lawyer, with I think the only question about my man say, so how long do you let me summarize? Say, Juma Hopper say ordinary proof of way no. What is the minimum time I saw no more year Juma?
Juma Hopper say
ordinary use no to meet your requirement no.
Normally, I would say after 6 months. If it's less than 6 months, they will go through your previous employer. No.
Okay.
But say after 6 months, I make the job a bit easier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Today, Busia, you have to work with them for at least 6 months. So if unya 6 months with them, then per the previous employer na almost so document pay slips any and I say your previous employer so they can give you P45
yes
until you can use the P45 as well because the P45 will show the total earnings you made from the previous
payment from the
previous employer right I think said our name okay and then they also for employment and I think so okay yeah so obi no more or no it doesn't earn employment income maybe or no anka say juma it is self-employed you say obi or botry obi or a restaurant or no operating a restaurant be Uber driver. Yes. Sam from Nina. And you almost know, lawyer bet me a crabby or man, and I'm so being sauce.
Me, I'm say I will lie. Yo, when it comes to that thing, your friend BB, more, your friend home office opportunity, we are self-employed. We are
Sure.
self-employed. And when it comes to using your self-employed as one of the financial requirements now, and you have to be a bit careful. Say you tax your accountant to work something for you.
Right.
As for tax returns are what they call home office.
Yeah.
No, adeɛ baako a what they call HMRC, adeɛ baako a home office serious about it. Because they would tell you say ɛwɔ sɛ wotua tax na wotua NI for your own future good. Indeed, definitely the new requirement, which is the financial changes here by which is 11th of April 2024, which is we meet the financial threshold of 29,000. We are self-employed, still was also we use self-employed not to go and bring Umuka for now. I was we meet that financial requirement. Inti ne send ne kura ne say, how do you go about it? When it comes to that, my main former DJ KB now on say over file or tax returns, how do you go about it and that. DJ KB.
Okay, right. Say, open say, we use your self-employment income to prove your, to meet your financial requirement. The edikano, as I say, we are recognized, business.
Yes.
Obi a obetimi aga so ni business no be setting up as a limited company. And no accountant, certified accountant, so obetimi ayama. That is one way. And obi also on per se obeko big time as a limited company, with all the paperwork and stuff. Maybe wow, small self-employed like a sole trader. So be a hairdresser, a minicab, a corner shop operator. Phone so no. As I said, most of them register.
Yeah.
Into one accountant, the accountant can register you as self-employed with HMRC. So HMRC for being say you are registered as self-employed. Near amount a tax code, taxpayers reference called UTR, unique taxpayer reference. Tiano identify say we will be at we are Juma with your tax, we business no, we register with your tax. Now at the end of every tax year, biano, who accountant, your tax return for our business no, or be share income a buyer, expenses a buyer, ne profit a buyer, no actual tax as with your home. No, I file your tax return to HMRC. Here pa sa tax return no. Obe file no, and no, and now obetime use as a proof of your self-employment. Obetime jaye unkrata application. Yeah. Tie no. Na de tie ne say esese tax year no so ma account and ne tax return ne ma and say no anya proof.
Yes.
Intie ma omo de no is a bit not straightforward. We say employment here kind there. So if you have 6 or 7 months, pay slip from your employer, you can use the pay slip as a proof. Yes. But for the self-employment, just a tax year na so. Ama why tax return? Or file tax return and sign on your copy.
Yeah.
As a proof. And he said, open so go sa route na. So who seek financial advice in term. Yes. Prepare. So no planning. The be na person your application. Next year, and you started this year. Na you register business no. Say be ya you betimi aye o tax return by April.
Yeah.
Now say open so your application and we advise you saying put in the application after April when we have done your tax return so that you can use it, to support your application. Yeah. And also the other if you want to go that way, you need accountant.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, that's a
Yo.
An accountant on one or two anymore.
Right.
DJ KB.
Yo, yeah, that's it.
Certified accountant.
Yeah, that's it.
More, self-employed. Say, more self-employed route,
Yeah,
More
but the room.
contact, you know.
Yeah, but the room. I certified accountant.
Okay.
I chartered and accountants and tax advisors. And the top on your uti your radio na abribia no your bohun tewro. And the Wisemart lawyer Francis Demas ne one be church mu in him say na ohwe se ne so Sinetie bia update beba bibia ma update dia beba tie be sign about my catch therefore I or more contact information is on your screen and ubehuna memo or more information no their studio number sorry forgive me their office number no 0208 016 5384. The number again is 0208 016 5384. Uhia Wisemart for or more number namde amount 0208 016 5384. Lawyer Francis and any age mano and no the number 07946. That is 07946 772 439. That is 07946 772 439. One more emergency number is 07931 411 042. Emergency number naturally said so for the first two numbers not where or more. Emergency number no there they have to answer. They are under obligation to answer the emergency number no. A very important number, and that is 07931 411 042. I said another mekano say we need to be free Ghana background your best stop on our airport. No person call Ghana. Call the emergency number because Saturday they know say you are in an emergency. The person is in emergency. On free no discuss it. On beka fee. Actually no na. Bibia koswa ombetimi etwetwaage no because abusia woni behunu ke na wona nsi ho de enya ade papa and take note of that number 07931 411 042. Wisemart omo unit 8 the print house 18 to 22 Ashrin Street London E8 3 Delta Lima. That is Unit 8, the Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, London E8, that's Echo 8 3 Delta Lima. Or Dostin, Tianyeraba, from sa number no 0208 016 5384. This is DJ KB, Top Holland UK. Mr. Raul say app no winyan download the app. Go to the Play Store or the App Store and download the radio app. You can also get it from our website, toponlinestation.com. toponlinestation.com. We stream live Facebook and YouTube, but we want to encourage you to download the app. This Untimi NT on Facebook, you can listen to us through the mobile app. This program is sponsored by Wisemart Solicitors and Certified Accountant. Anti Abusia ha ena kete no medum besi next week same time 8 p.m. UK time. Join us for another edition of Legal Matters. We'll take a few messages from our sponsors before I draw the curtain for tonight. Don't go away.
This is Top Online Radio UK, the top Ghanaian radio station in the UK. Hailing from the eastern corridors of London, we bring you news, views, music, interviews, trending issues, and what have you. Tune in to us 24/7 on our free mobile radio app. Download our free app from the Play Store and the App Store. Just search for Top Online Radio UK. Download the free mobile app and tune in to us 24/7. We stream our programs live on Facebook and YouTube. Just find us on YouTube and Facebook by searching for Top Online Radio UK. We welcome your views, comments, critiques, suggestions, etc. Just get in touch on our station line 079 029 44398. That's 079 029 44398. If you are interested in working with us as a radio presenter, a radio host, or a radio panelist, do get in touch and let's talk. Call us on 079 029 44398. If you want to advertise on our radio, just get in touch and let's talk. 079 029 44398. If you want to sponsor any of our programs, get in touch and let's talk. Top Online Radio UK, the top Ghanaian radio station in the UK.
Do you need a professional website for your business, organization, or e-commerce store? Look no further. Compassion Web Design Limited is your number one-stop shop. We are a team of marketing, graphics, and web designers with over a decade experience in building and maintaining websites. Our products are very user-friendly, search engine optimized with multiple user permission levels, and are built with PHP and MySQL database. For more information, visit our website www.compassionweb.co.uk or call us on +44 0208 528 3077. Compassion Web Design, your professional web design partners.
Ghana for our portrait, ya say then, and ya emrenim for when a quarter war emrenimu, a potokasemu, yakase a lawyer for, and Timiniano, Mumian for immigration in seminar, and called Dynamo, Wisemart Solicitors, Wisemart Solicitors, emrenimu could draw for Wisemart Solicitors. So what's now, Archer? Ombe Bwama Saka on Quata, Naswedi Dronsua, a Yomokokra, a Banini Passitnemu, any Ejumemun Sembia, Omudimuakotanipa, Omu the many pebia. Wisemart Solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wisemart Solicitors also deals with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wisemart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384. Mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E8 3DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wisemart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahini fuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Who is going to do my account and tax returns for me, cry?
Certified accountant. Certified accountant. Certified accountant.
They will help you with your account and tax returns.
Are you a medical driver, hairdresser, shop owner, or self-employed? Certified accountant, and I was working with Chapman. And then when you will be a what bring accounts and tax returns more. Now bansa so more. Now who yacho? It didn't make for certified accountant and the amount F accounts and tax return, company accounts, bookkeeping, payroll services, charity accounts, and gift aid claim. As of for what 20 open engineer certified accountants, separate tax planning, business advice, company registration, and many more. And if you company or Chiwakasa, now what the hotel bro, no this is Capudio Subabro no Bushian, certified accountant. Say about us from the dia. What to construction workers, agency workers, relief security workers, bank nursing staff, and then we are Juma our temporary workplaces in India. Monfrano, no Nisika Pudu Mabon. But the Yamada Kran say HMRC4 at the Cabra work. What me wow, a trim, and yes, as well. What is Sokra? Address 160 London Road, Barking, IG11 8BB. Telephone 0208 226 4933. Mobile 079 568 045 17. Ah, certified accountant. Me humba me huwa chame. Mudi mpunchi yo abba me duma yi.
This is Top Online Radio UK, the top Ghanaian radio station in the UK, hailing from the eastern corridors of London. We bring you news, views, music, interviews, trending issues, and what have you. Tune in to us 24/7 on our free mobile radio app. Download our free app from the Play Store and the App Store. Just search for Top Online Radio UK. Download the free mobile app and tune in to us 24/7. We stream our programs live on Facebook and YouTube.